What's up, world? Uko here from Better Therapy Now, and welcome to part two, the curiosity mindset. In this section, we're going to explore the importance of dedicating our lives to a search for truth. We'll talk about how to separate our ego from our ideas and the importance of that, and becoming less obsessed with being right, more obsessed with finding the right answers. And this really require three things: humility, the boldness to ask questions, and the ability to endure rejection. In the beginning of this section, we'll talk about the philosophy of truth seeking and do an exercise to separate our subjective beliefs from objective beliefs. Then we'll talk about the humility of truth seeking, or humility as a foundation for growth, because it can be difficult to ask questions, especially in social situations. It requires you to admit you don't know something, and that requires something that is often discussed in the mental health space, and that is being vulnerable. We'll discuss how asking better questions is really an art form. Curiosity is a tool that often goes unused in several people, but once you recognize it as a tool and allow that to guide you in conversations, you'll begin to not only ask more questions that can progress you forward intellectually and philosophically, but you'll be able to ask more open-ended, thought-provoking questions. We'll learn to embrace rejection and our failures because it is part of the journey to success. That's just a fact. And we all already know a lot of these things, but why is it difficult to embrace those two things, rejection and failure, which makes it difficult to endure rejection and failure, which are both necessities? And we'll lastly discuss what role our ego plays in all of this. The goal of this section is to teach you that humility and resilience are two things that can be built. You can actually build humility through practices. At the end of this section, we're going to better be able to adapt and remain open to learning.